was a time where we were saying, God, I surrender my life to you. I give you my life. This life is no longer mine. I want you to order my steps. But even though we made that commitment in our lives, when I look back and I look at all the choices and decisions and some of the places that I've been, God was not ordering my steps. Some of the situations that we were in, some of the folk that we were hanging with, some of the things that we said, but I realized that my way, my steps in the past hasn't worked. And moving forward, as I enter this new year, I only want God to order my steps every minute, every second, every hour of my life. I want God to order my steps. For questions and what should I do, and was confused and would go to man. But God said, no, come to me, get on your knees and pray to me, and let me order your steps. Seek me for guidance. Let me direct your path. There's some people in your face right now. They're for you while they're in your face, but when they're behind you, they're against you. They've already strategized your demise. Some of us are walking and fellowshipping with the wrong people. Your association brings assimilation. You begin to progressively go into a direction that they are like, and without intention, you begin to look like them and act like them and speak like them, leading you into a direction that is completely off the direction that God has planned for you. Pace. I'm very careful of who I associate myself with now. I've learned that, you know, at 25, it's just some folk you got to leave alone. Seriously. Ordering your steps. And he's taking you to a higher level in your life. And he's elevating you, which some people just got to let go. They can't come with you because God is elevating you. I learned that, you know, I'm okay with not having a lot of friends and not having a lot of folk around me. It's okay. That's what I pray for, patience. Patience. We need patience this morning. God told me we need patience. We want everything right now. We want the car, the clothes, the shoes, the relationship, the job, the marriages, the money. But God said be patient. When he's ordering your steps, it takes patience. And even in relationships, it takes patience. He told me, Mary, you need to be patient. The text says the steps of a good man are ordered. God, I'm tired of seeing our young women settling for anything, but just be patient. It's the small things. It doesn't have to be big, but he wants some sacrifice. It just may be not going to some of the same places that you went through or stop drinking some of the same drinks that you was drinking, but God wants some sacrifice this morning. You know your own personal sacrifice that has been praying for something. You want a breakthrough and a miracle in your life, but God said he wants some sacrifice. He wants some commitment, some dedication to his word. He wants you to give something up in the flesh so that you can gain something in the spirit. He wants some sacrifice this morning. My mother was a loyal servant. Her life in her steps were ordered. She was a loyal servant. She sacrificed. She had that commitment and dedication to his word. She leaned not unto her own understanding, but in all her ways she acknowledged him. Even through her sickness, she never questioned God. She knew that her life, we want this morning, that this can be the best season of your life, that God is not just ordering your steps this morning, but he's ordering everything around you. He's shifting things around you. He's putting things in place. God has already prepared the way for you. You just have to walk in it. Does anybody believe this morning that through Christ all things is possible and that you can hold on to God's unchanging hand? You just need him to order your steps. Let God order your steps this morning. Praise, you're taking a step. And when you make that sacrifice, you're taking a step. When you learn some patience, you're taking a step. It's all about taking a step in the right direction. Let God order your step. When you become crazy and radical with your praise, you're taking a step, and then you start confusing the devil because he don't know what to do. Take me out of the places that I shouldn't be and guide me in the direction that I should be. Order my steps in this. I said, order my steps, God, while I'm on this tedious. I want you to walk with me and talk with me so that I am pleasing to you, so that you can get the glory. I said, so that you can get the glory. Order my steps that we're going through. Sometimes we forget who's in control or who should be in control. God should be ordering your steps. When you wake up in the morning and you step your feet on the ground, God should be ordering your steps.
Thank you for allowing me to see myself the way